Hi there, you join me on Champions League draw day, which has also turned out to be transfer deadline day, despite the fact they're different days on the calendar. Not sure how this has happened. I'm very confused. I'm very confused about other things as well. It's a baffling time here at Tenerife. The calendar stuff I can deal with. My main confusion lies in the finances. Just over £57.5 million in the bank right now. We've just been given our windfall for reaching the Champions League group stages by default. £13 million in the bank for that reason. And that's put us up to 56.5 just over. They won't give me any more transfer money. Did manage to get them to agree to £70,000 more in the wage bill. Really hoped when I asked for more wages, it was going to be more than that. But that's essentially 2 players at this point. 2 decent players. But with the committed spending, we're just about matching that. So that's worked out well already. There is a player, by the way, I forgot to mention. He arrives in January. We'll get onto that one. I'll show you him in a moment, because there's not really been any other transfer news. But the main reason why I'm confused here is £57.5 million in the bank right now. The projection says the end of the season we're going to have 25. Despite the fact our profit prediction is £1.5 million. So we're not spending more money than we're bringing in over the course of the year, apparently. The prediction at the end of the year, 25 million. I said last time that they thought £850,000 was too much for a year's worth of Eduard. I'm just understanding how badly they don't understand money. This is the guy that's joining in January, by the way, from Celtic. With 16 tackling, it's obvious which role he's going to play. He's actually got decent crossing. He wouldn't be a bad fullback as it stands, to be honest. But yes, he'll be trained in Segundo Volante. He'll be a backup there. Antov's just taken a 2-week injury, which kind of has prompted me to get another one in loan just for more cover. And that one on loan is probably going to be Bakayoko. He's the best option we've got. He's quite expensive to have for a year. This one, I would understand if the board said it was too expensive to loan, because it's going to cost us about 2 million there or thereabouts for the entire year because of his wages. But I feel sorry for Bakayoko. He's never been like a first-team player anywhere. Even I'm getting him in as a squad player. But 2 games played in the league, 5 goals scored, none conceded. Ravella's put in the best shift of the season so far in those 2 games, and scored this goal here. It's Eduard, lays it off to Ravella, who goes past one person, sort of, and just bangs it in. So yeah, not really missing Antov too much in that game. But we're going to play Getafe today. It is deadline day, as I say, despite the fact it said the transfer window closes tomorrow. Still haven't managed to shift Eisfeld and Avincula yet, by the way. They're going to be very much surplus. Although we do have spaces in registration spots because of all the under-18s, under-19s, I think it is, for this division. So, yeah, can register them. Don't really want to, but I can. Yeah, I am a little baffled because it says the deadline is tomorrow, and yet apparently it isn't. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't move the budget. That's the problem. Well, that's infuriating. They've tried twice, though, in the space of half an hour for exactly the same price. Beat them in the Euro Cup final, they won your best player. Kind of forgot about Suarez, to be completely honest. Watford are willing to pay his value, so yeah. Sorry, Suarez. Very much surplus to requirements. Signing for 4, selling for 11. Good deal there. Started 16 times in 21-22, 17 times last year. He started overall, but really he only starts if the main person is tired or injured. And now we've got 2 other players who are better than him and don't want to be important players when they're clearly not. Enjoy Watford. So the group stage draw is today. So we are first seed, so we'll get that out of the way at the start there. Group G for us. So Real Madrid as the Liga winners, Bayern Munich, Man City as both, I think. Maybe Liverpool won the league, I'm not certain. PSG, Juventus, obviously the other league winners. Spurs go to Real Madrid. That would have been one of the nice ones, actually. Porto, I'm looking at. Napoli, I'm looking at. Ajax is probably quite a nice one. Milan. Realistically, anyone except Man United or Barcelona, I'm probably looking forward to here. Neither of them are gone yet. Well, there goes Barcelona. Thank God for that one. I don't think we could have got Barcelona. I'm not certain. And Man United go to Juventus as a group. So Dortmund at Ajax. It's a return to Dortmund. Oh my God. Benfica Ajax as a group. That's stupid. So for the third seed, avoid Lazio, and otherwise it seems to be okay. Group E, group of death. Lyon. I mean, that was the next worst, really. But imagine getting Copenhagen. That would have been lovely. Rosenborg, Galatasaray, Almeria get Group C. Good luck, Almeria. Forgot they were in this. Good luck. Tom Davies, by the way, signed permanently for Almeria. He's got Champions League football. Everton's Tom Davies. PSV going to Group D. That was one of the tough ones, actually, from this set of groups. Obviously got to the semi-finals of the Europa League last year. Hertha, that was another... Hertha, Lazio, Barcelona, Liverpool. Blimey. Yeah, I'm happy with any of the remaining three, to be honest. Fenerbahce, fine. We love the Turkish teams. We really turn up against them for some reason. Just my teams in general, not Tenerife. That is a group I feel like we can progress out of. We smashed Dortmund last time. Lyon, and realistically, the other two teams are worse than Dortmund. So, yeah, really happy with that group. We could definitely get through that group, in my opinion. I mean, the cheek of this. The cheek of this. Thank you, Quiros. Not interested. They've clearly paid attention to my club, considering Sutalo's been here for 3 years on loan. And now they're going to lose Sutalo. They've gone after his partner. I appreciate the attempt, Atalanta, but no. So Bakayoko we can afford now, which is nice. Oh, they're getting perilously close to it. I love you, Diogo. That is supremely good value from you. Thank you very much. You opened at 24. Unbelievable. Sutalo's gone to Spurs. I'd have paid 20 million. Can't work out why Alberto Moreno is 2 stars. That's his comparison with Lodi, who's 3.5. He's a better defender than Lodi. Same physicals on average, 1 less speed on average. Yeah, 2 less vision, 3 less attacking, 2 less technical. Fine. But mentally and defensively, he's better. Screw it, I'm doing it. As an emergency backup, sure. They wanted me to sign more Spanish players. There's one for you. And we can agree the Bakayoko loan as well. There we go. So now we got an actual natural left-back backup. Basically, I was just thinking that we've only got one natural left-back. It's just good to have a person there. Yeah, so we had the space to get a person in there. So £63 million in the bank. Still probably won't give me any more money to spend. By the way, I've looked ahead of the schedule. Dortmund away, Real Madrid away. Yes. So, I've made a colossal error in terms of personnel. I only have 2 people trained in Spain. So I can only register 19 people, which means some very big names have not made it in. Herrera is one of the worst people here, apparently, so he's missed out. I'm trying to work out why that wasn't a problem last year. We had Lopez, who we did sell, by the way, and there must have been another one. The Champions League just got that a little bit harder. Well, that does mean, of course, is we need to make sure we play those players that aren't registered as much as possible here instead. The lineup for this one would be Merit in goal, Lodi, Umtiti, Quiros, Obregon, Herrera, Ravella, Faisal, Batuan on the left-hand side because Zukic has had a very Zukic start to the season. Kayad on the right because Gary's also been particularly unimpressive. Eduard remains up front. Bakayoko gets number 25 as it's the only number remaining because for some reason Spain only allows you to give numbers 1 to 25. So where we go, obviously no such issues in the league itself because we've got an abundance of under 19s that count as under 19s. So our squad's actually about 30 deep. Chong on this right-hand side, yeah, that's that Chong. Pozzo's got there, is that Pozzo as well. Getafe just snapping up all the rejected youngsters, seemingly. Hang on, is that Man City's Illich as well, for good measure? No. Yes, Josh Onoma as well, for good... Yeah, okay. Well, he's not really a youngster, but... Yep, Mark Guehi. I just keep spotting more names in their lineup that come from the English league somewhere. Just raiding English rejected players. Well, not a lot's happening in the game. In fact, the most remarkable thing is just the abundance of former English talent. English league talent, anyway. Yeah, that's the only highlight of the first half, is recognising all those players. Pointing the finger, I'm not happy with that performance. Like, I do expect the start of the season to be a bit rough because we've got a lot of players to sort of gel in here. But we do have a highlight from kickoff, actually, as Callado is on the ball here. Munoz, that's obviously our former Munoz as well. Playing in central defence for them, not left back. I don't know why. Alex punts it forward, and that's a chance for them as Merit was in no man's land. So glad he missed. Highlight also immediately, though. It seems like we've sort of stacked them up for this second half. Callado on a free kick, actually, and barely kept out. So despite the fact that nothing's really happened, the 2 wingers are on good form, apparently. Don't know why. Batuan very much can get there and decided not to. I don't know why he's back, by the way, rather than the fullbacks. I don't know what's happened there. I've noticed that already and I forgot to sort of look into it. But yeah, for some reason our left winger is staying back on certain set pieces rather than a defender. But Callado, I thought there was about to be a penalty there. Eduard doesn't get that in. There's a bit of scooping, lassoing from the goalkeeper, but we'll put that down to the match engine rather than supernatural talent. Callado with another free kick, not as dangerous directly, but dangerous because Eduard's in the box, and Eduard scores a header. That's a tricky sentence, thinking about it. But Callado whips that one in. Eduard rises above 2 other defenders, I think it was. Good work from Odson. Odsone? How are you supposed to pronounce it? Not certain. Ravella with a corner. It's another set piece. It's another goal. It's Diego Quiros back in the team for the first time. Yeah, for the first time, actually. First time this season and the first time we've seen him since about January, because he did come back, I think. He was back fit in the summer friendlies, then took another couple of weeks worth of knock just before the Super Cup, in fact, I think. So, yeah, just had a minor injury setback, but he's back now in full, and it's good to have him back. Brendan Loddy's on the 6.4. I've made no changes. The fullbacks are the ones looking likely to get the hook here. Loddy, this is where having a left back would have been nice, but I haven't done that, so that's good work from me. Titty out wide. I think Gallardo being tired is a first appearance for Shaqiri, actually, because I keep forgetting to put him on the bench, and Obregon can come off for Nedalea. 2-0 up. We can just praise him for the last 5. That should get a good reaction. It does indeed. And let's say we see this one out, but Grayhe's got a throw in. Titty just goes, nope. And Edouard's going to get on the end of that. Blimey, what a clearance from Titty there. Edouard. Shaqiri scores in his debut. I mean, couldn't miss, frankly. Almost a forgotten transfer, but Shaqiri scores. And despite an early scare, the first highlight did go to them. We have run out this one 3-0 in the end. Lovely finish, really. And nice to see a squaring of the ball. Got more highlights. Faisal is going to release Batuan. Batuan will release Edouard. No, Batuan's going to go himself. Yeah, might as well. You've gone past everyone and missed. Fine, I guess. 3-0, 4-0. Not a huge amount of difference. Yeah, good win, 3-0. In the end, Getafe likely to end up about mid-table, I would imagine. As we're the only team to go 3 from 3 so far, Atletico Madrid can match that feat, though. I just thought I'd look into this situation a little bit more. Yeah, we've got a problem for the next couple of years. Next season's transfers are probably going to have to be really focused on homegrown nation players. I thought we had more on the verge, more that, ones that would... I thought we had some players who would be homegrown at the end of this particular season, but maybe they're in the under-19s or B team at the moment because I'm not seeing them. I've been a bit strict in loading players out just to make sure we have as many as we can. I mean, I say that. Our B team's in the second division, so they're playing at a good level. And most of the loan requests come from other teams in that division, which makes it slightly awkward. Because I can't say yes, because I'm technically giving them to a rival. Speaking of, it's not started particularly well for them. 1 win, 2 losses. Weirdly enough, Tenerife lost to Las Palmas in a weird rival. The fact that the Canary Derby has become Las Palmas versus Tenerife B, that's got a sting for Las Palmas, even though they did win it. But I'll bring you back for Dortmund and Real Madrid away trips because that makes the most sense to me. I'll see you for those. Oh, what a busy episode. Until then, ciao.